Hi there. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering, where obviously everything goes really well professionally and we know what time it is. Goonerling Beach, joined by the pushest man in sports entertainment today, Push Bertie. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm great. It's that time again where everyone gets so excited and hopeful ahead of the new season, and we inevitably go back down to earth as soon as possible. But yeah,
There you go.
I'm okay. I'm looking forward to the return of our Chatalongs. It's been a while.
It's been a while, as it was
Absolutely.
once said. So it's nice to hear the prophet of doom is back with us. So let's see if we can put the team news on. Is this going to work? It might do. There it is.
I can see it.
Look at that. So, Posh Bertie, we've got all the three new signings in the starting 11 today.
Yep.
Looks like we're going with White at right back, obviously goalkeeper Ramsdale, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber at left back, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So, Party and Rice together. I think you've been calling for that for a little while. Skipper Odegaard plays.
Yep.
Saka.
That's the midfielder that I wanted. That's good.
Yeah. Saka is playing on the right. He returns. He missed the Emirates Cup in the week. Martinelli's on one side, and Havertz down the middle. What are you thinking of that, my friend?
Well, I'm glad that Nketiah isn't up front. Havertz, look, I understand that it's Kai Havertz, but he has been known to score a few headers from crosses. So if we can do that, then I think we'll be okay. In terms of getting goals anyway, but it's against Man City, so we'll have to see what happens. I wanted to see
Excuse me for doing admin.
but that's not happening for some reason. But we'll see what Martinelli does. I do want to see Trossard come off the bench at least.
Oh, I'm sure he'll come off the bench at some stage, my friend. Absolutely agree with that. Right. Just should point out as well, in terms of any injury news and stuff like that, there are one or two that we do need to talk about. Zinchenko obviously played 11 minutes yesterday in the charity match, so that's encouraging for him. Jorginho's the one that stood out for me that was missing. Apparently he's picked up a bit of a strain, so he misses the bench today. Probably should be pointed out that Flo Balogun is injured as well, by the way, and hasn't featured, hasn't been training for the last week or two.
Well, Arteta won't let him train.
No, he's injured, you fool.
Yeah, but I know, but he's been training on his own.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has. He's been training on his own.
He's injured. That's why he's not training.
What? When was he injured? What? Recently? Like today?
He was injured during last week. That's why he never made the bench in the Emirates Cup.
Right. Okay. Because I heard that Arteta was making him train on his own, which was similar to what Aubameyang was, the Aubameyang situation.
Not true. I looked into all this earlier on today.
Okay. Hello, Niall. Niall's predicting an absolute goal fest in this game. 4-3 to Arsenal. So probably more high blood pressure for us then. I hope you're right. I hope we do win. But we'll see.
See if this works. Does that work? It does. Look at that. Me doing the live admin. Look at that. It worked. Hooray. Another one missing is blimey, 6 here already. Welcome everybody. Hello. Albert Lokonga, of course, is one that's been long-term missing from the lineup. So that's one just to bear in mind. Shall we have a quick squiz at our opponents as well?
Yes, we shall.
Let me just press the buttons. There we are. That should be up. There it is. Would you like to go through Manchester City?
Yeah, so Ortega is in goal. It's a back four this time. Walker, Stones, Diaz and Akanji. Rodri and Kovacic as the two midfielders. Bernardo Silva and my favourite player in the whole wide world, Jack Grealish on the wings. Alvarez as a cam, and Haaland is up front. So 2 of the strikers are playing, although Alvarez is more of a central attacking midfielder. Substitutions: Edison, Phillips, Laporte, De Bruyne, Gomez, Foden, Cole Palmer, Rico Lewis, and McAtee. So, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm multitasking on 2 different devices here, boys and girls. I know. Brave, hey? Especially for one of our broadcasts. But hey, it's all good. So, yeah, notes for the broadcast just before we're just about to get into the kickoff. Yeah, apologies.
So
I misread I missed the kickoff or the kickoff time. So, yeah, apologies. It's all on me. So, but we can get into it. As the Arsenal crowd are getting well into it. Reports in the ground, Arsenal are making a lot of noise in there. City themselves have only had 3 pre-season games.
Yeah,
Obviously, they played a little bit later in, obviously at the FA Cup final, and we're off. Absolutely. Are we just about synced, by the way?
Yeah.
We get a clock on 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Excellent. So right, that's a good start. The City are going to try and get us like Man United in the FA Cup final.
Yeah, here we go.
No, we've got past that landmark, so that's good.
Okay.
De Bruyne, you said, was on the bench. Of course, he got an injury in the Champions League final. He has not featured since, although on the bench today. So that's an interesting one for them. Kyle Walker is playing for City today, despite lots of rumours of him about to leave the club as free kick given against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Was that a foul? Who was that on?
It was on
foul against Gabriel anyway.
Okay. Diaz, I think that was.
And the cup goalkeeper is in goal. It's Ortega in.
Ortega.
So there we go. Let's move that away. Hopefully you can see me. Do. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Right. I can pop the comments onto there. Excellent. I think it's all going remarkably smoothly. Excellent. Right.
Encouraging. So hopefully it's like this for the whole season then.
Yeah, absolutely flawless. I mean, I got the kickoff time wrong.
Oh.
I'm definitely not getting so stressed at all. I was just enjoying watching the Leeds game. And there you are. So here we go. Here's the first press on Ortega. Managed to clear it just about up to halfway.
Pressing for the ball well. Ortega clears it.
Yeah, and Arsenal back with the possession.
Yeah. We've City are coming forward at us though.
Yeah.
See, they know that Ramsdale likes to pass from the back. They know it.
But no, he's done a nice big clearance. It's gone nice and long. Something I think we're going to find a little bit different here, especially by the way it looks like we've set up. And he's absolutely smack on top. Is Havertz. At least it's got some proper aerial threat there, which is again something we've not really used for a little while.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's a good tall striker, which is what people were calling for, but it's the wrong one. We didn't want Havertz, but hopefully he can prove us all wrong as we try desperately to get the ball, which is now proving impossible.
Right. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Would you care to actually? I can do that here. Can I just sort of go off mic for a minute? I'll reply to Sam on the ground.
Yeah, no worries. So it looks like it's going to be a free kick to Manchester City. Oh, they've already taken it short. So Man City are just in their own area here, taking their time. Is that Stones? I think it is. Stones on the ball to. Is that To him again. No, that's Diaz, actually. Diaz. He's number 3. Havertz is trying to get the ball off the defender. He's gone back to Ortega.
Exactly. What are your expectations, having seen the starting lineup today, Bosh?
Well, I know this is after seeing the game against Monaco, it made me worried that we didn't look anywhere near challenging for the title again. But it's a strong line. It's probably our strongest midfield. Timber, I'm pleased to see him because he looked good in pre-season. But it's against Man City, and they're going to be on the attack now.
Like they are now. The header's come in, but it's gone wide. Another cross come in. Saka's back helping out and clears it properly.
Very good. So, okay, you might be just about 2 seconds ahead of me, I think.
That's all right. I think we can cope with that, mate.
Yeah.
Just keeping an eye on about 3 different things at the moment. So here comes City with Silva.
Yeah, they've had way more possession in his first 5 minutes as well. Oh, Silva's absolutely done. Who was that? Was that Timber? Great debut.
Yeah.
Oh, good block though. Oh, well done.
Martinelli's tracking well back as well, which is nice to see.
Yeah, we're going a bit defensive here because Man City have been, let's face it, they've been all over us in the first 5 minutes.
Expect nothing less.
We've rarely had the ball.
And there's big clearance there, just taking a bit of pressure off. Oh, hello, someone's lost a boot.
Oh.
Where did that come from?
No idea. Who was that, though? Was it one of ours? Or one of
I have no idea.
I don't know. No idea.
I had to turn my subtitles off because I had to see the clock.
Yes.
It's Timber. No, it was Timbers.
Oh my God! So for debuting, he's lost his boot. It's I don't know if that's an omen or not, but
yeah. Well, let's try and look at some positives along the way here, because you mentioned
we're not losing.
You mentioned the Monaco game, and I felt that a lot was made about us looking a little bit flat and everything. I thought there was a few players that were really missing, and we could have, like Saka missing. I think was a big one not to play.
That's the issue. We're 1 or 2 injuries away from not looking like our best at all, which was what we were meant to improve on, but it looks like we haven't.
Yeah. Well, so we're still. I would imagine it looks quite likely. I'm sure we'll get into that. There'll be business sooner rather than later in terms of the goalkeeping front. That's for sure. But we'll get into that perhaps at half time.
God.
Right.
So, party.
But he's conceded a free kick in the middle of the park and a yellow card shown already. It's a bit harsh. Wow. Should we say that again? Because I need to see what was that. So that's 19. That's is that?
That's Rodri. That is.
Rodri.
No, it's Alvarez.
Yeah.
Alvarez. Sorry.
I don't know what. That looked a bit harsh for a yellow card.
That's not a yellow card.
In a friendly as well, by the way. I'll say friendly.
It's not friendly.
It's a competitive pre-season
it's not,
game.
It's not a friendly, but it's not the most prestigious game.
No, but there's a lovely little trophy at the end of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think
Arsenal
that
with the front?
Because Arsenal didn't win anything last season, do you think we should be in this fixture? Because there's a bit of this debate regarding as whether we deserve to or not. People are arguing it should be Man City and Man United because United won the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, but the rules are rules, mate. That's always been the case. If there's someone's done a double, it's always like the Premier League winners versus the second place side. So non-argument for me. Martinelli on the left, being double teamed, but comes out on top. That's all right. And Arsenal still with the ball. Nice. Gabriel.
Arsenal Manic is in the chat. Yellow for literally passing the ball back to a Man City player. Yep, we're back. Arsenal are back.
Here we go.
Getting yellow cards for passing the ball.
Here's an interesting contest. Here's Saka. Oh.
Saka, go on. Saka's won it. Come on. Oh, okay, it's a corner.
I don't think he's given the corner, you know.
Oh, of course he hasn't.
Let's have a look. There was a double deflection in there. That's why.
Oh, yeah, it kind of went off Saka there from that replay.
Yeah. Hindsight and all that.
Shame that could have done with the corner because apart from that, we've not had much of the ball. We needed a bit of that possession.
Absolutely. And here they are, just happily spraying the ball around the penalty area of Man City. Am I still here?
Yes, I'm still there. I'm just concentrating on the match.
No, my PC just flashed. That's all.
Who just flashed? Who?
Hey, stop it! The PC.
Oh, okay. Don't get it for a minute there. I thought you were getting us cancelled there.
Jeez, mate. And took all the 10 minutes, everyone.
Yeah, 10 minutes have gone. Still 0-0. Although City have had way more possession, sadly. But I expected that, to be honest.
Yeah. I think the interesting thing might be, for me, the longer the game goes, in terms of where are City and where are Arsenal.
Yes,
that might be an interesting one.
At the moment, I think we already know the answer, sadly.
No, maybe we disagree. Because, yeah, City has started very well. They're putting the ball around. It's not really been any major panic as yet. But being that we've played a few more games, maybe there's a few more miles in our legs. Maybe our stamina might be better.
Well, Saka had a bit of a... He didn't have a chance. It was a double deflection. But apart from that, we've not really been threatening at all. As here comes City now.
Indeed. Silva. Ball across the penalty area, but it's just built it out there.
Okay.
It might even come to us, you know. It might fall to us.
Come
on. It has. Martinelli.
Oh, okay. Go on, Gabby.
It's nice seeing Gabby back out there as well, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to see Trossard in the game, but Martinelli's a decent player, and
again, if we had the same opinion, everyone, it would be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I like Martinelli. Hopefully, he can do some good stuff today.
Yeah, do some good lucha things.
The only team doing good stuff at the moment is Man City. Come on, deal with that. Thank you.
But likewise, we're defending okay at the moment. It's a lot of sort of feeling each other out a little bit at the moment, and maybe not wanting to do anything silly.
No, and 12 minutes in, coming up to 13. Still 0-0. No team has had that much of a dangerous chance yet.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And if it stays like this and goes to penalties, we've got one of the best penalty savers in the business in Aaron Ramsdale, as we've seen against Monaco, so it will be just fine. I did predict, didn't I, 1-1 and asked us to win on penalties, so...
You did. So we're calling for Vieira to come on as well, right?
I've got 75 of my prediction right. 75% of my prediction right.
Don't you start me off with Steiner maths, mate. Here we go. Arsenal briefly intercepted the ball, but it's gone back to City. There's a long-range shot come in, but it's gone wide.
Okay.
It's gone wide.
Oh, yeah. From that angle, it looks close, but it's probably one of those that was a bit off target on the replay. Let's have a look. That was Rodri with the shot. Oh, it was wide.
Maybe a foot wide.
It curved a bit. Ooh. Do you think Ramsdale
First
had
real
that
involvement. with Haaland involved in that play as well. Here's the City corner. Away initially from Arsenal, which is good. That's Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Interesting seeing him involved after Guardiola saying he's not really capable of this. I hate using this word, this inverted role.
Well, that Gvardiol transfer hasn't happened yet. That's taken longer for them than it did us with Declan Rice. That's been that Gvardiol transfer has been going on for the entire window.
Yeah, I blame Edu.
Yeah, for letting Man City players delay signing. No. Oh.
That's Grealish against Ben White.
Oh.
That's going to be a good competition during the day.
Yeah, and is that Stones? I always think that a certain player is John Stones, and I find out that I'm wrong. So
let's not forget Stones hasn't really been playing centre half as such, has he? He's been playing in this sort of hybrid role, which has been interesting for him.
Pep's just experimenting here.
That's what it's all about, though.
Yeah, in games like this, like I said, not a friendly, but not a meaningful game as such. But you know what it is with Arsenal. When we win it, it means a lot, and it's very encouraging. When we lose, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's only a friendly. Please don't go be mad on Twitter.
I get what you mean.
No,
but when there's
but if we lose, our entire fan base, some of that sections of our fan base are going to have an absolute meltdown on Twitter. Me included, probably. But
knowing you.
Got my draft tweets and everything. No,
But when you've got a trophy at the end of it, ready to to play for, and you're playing against the champions, there's the incentive is there, even if it's a slight psychological advantage.
And even though the trophy looks a bit like a massive 50p coin, so
yeah, maybe it does.
Here we go. Come on, Havertz, all bit of shirt pulling there. Free kick.
It was quite strong, was Havertz in the middle of that play. It's a shame nothing's really come to it.
Yeah,
you're right though. Plenty of shirt pulling. Has he given the free kick? He did. He gave the free kick in the end.
Who was that? That was Rodri.
Yeah.
Rodrigo Hernandez. Is there going to be a card or?
No, I mean it's funny, isn't it? Because Partey got booked for almost something similar. He's booking Arteta. He's booked Arteta.
What's he done?
He's saying the same thing that we did.
Too stylish, probably, in his chinos.
You know what he's done? He's run up from his position. He's given the old sign saying he wanted the yellow card.
Oh, how dare he show a bit of passion on the touchline? This is something I can defend Arteta for. People always criticise him for getting out of his technical area too much and shouting a lot. I see that as a manager showing a lot of passion for what he does and really wanting his team to win. So I give Arteta a lot of praise for doing that, because Arsene Wenger didn't do anything. He just sat there. Even when we were losing like 5-0, he was just sitting there like,
what do you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad we got a manager out of his, that stands up when he manages.
Yeah.
He's doing it there. He's out of his technical area again. He might.
Shot comes in.
Down at this rate. Oh.
Another wide shot from City. Sam Wilson in our group chat is saying, how was that not a yellow card for the incident on the halfway line again for Havertz? There's the senior guy involved with the referees.
Oh, yes.
Goal kick to Arsenal with Ramsdale to take it. Ramsdale he slipped as he's taking the kick. It's no problem, though. It has gone a bit of a distance.
Hooray. Clean up on aisle 3.
And a free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line.
Yeah. Declan Rice winning the free kick there.
Yeah. So Ramsdale playing in goal today. Looks like, according to the press report, certainly that everything is just about set for David Raya.
Well, everything is set for Matt Turner, who's actually on the bench today, going to Nottingham Forest. Which means he might be playing against us next week.
Let me just have a little look at that. I never clocked that. 2 seconds, I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, it's a here we go. Could be confirmed very soon of Matt Turner going to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
So he might play. He might play us next week.
Interesting.
So that's our first game of the season at 12:30. There won't be a Chatalong for that game as due to other commitments that we have. But
you're right. There's Turner's name there, first name on the bench. As my PC has decided to turn
on. Come on. Get that out. There we go.
Rambo.
Gabriel. No. Oh.
We're back.
You cheeky little minx, Ramsdale. He always does that. Oh, come on.
But look at that. No, it's ended up in Arsenal going ahead, going forward, I should say, having an attack Martinelli. Can they force a corner here or anything? No, the press is on. No, I'm going to get away. No.
Well, you know, you're about 2 seconds ahead of me, so. Ortega's going to probably. There we go. That's how a goalkeeper should kick the ball. That's how you do it, proper old school.
That's it, back in the old days.
Arsenal Manic is giving the referee a bit of slack there.
Bit of slack? Okay.
Well, you know,
I'll have a look in a sec.
Slate or whatever. Bit of all that.
Slack means a little bit of leeway.
Oh, okay. Also,
I'm not going to give you a grammar lesson.
We use at work for group chats.
Yeah.
And Haaland. There we go. Look at that. We took care of that. Come on, let's do something. Stop City from getting the ball back.
Right, here's Julian Timber. I don't know much about this lad. It's won a free kick here.
Well, neither do I, because I didn't watch much Ajax games. I'm going to be honest to say that, unlike some of our fan base that claims to know everything about him and saying how brilliant he is and everything, I don't know much about Julian Timber, because I didn't watch Ajax games. All I knew him from was his links with Man United, thanks to a friend of mine that was saying how they must get him.
Okay.
And how did that work out for you, my friend? He's now an Arsenal player, and he looked very good. He's looked very good in pre-season.
Okay. And very quite versatile as well, by the looks of it, because he's played in both fullback positions, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he could play centre back as well.
It was interesting us sort of swapping the fullbacks in the Monaco game, actually, mid-game, like sort of halfway through the first half, they changed sides. Again, all very much experimental, but it's interesting.
Coming up to 23 minutes now. Still 0-0.
Halfway through the first half.
Well, not really, because we've got about 11 minutes of added time, haven't we?
Well, yeah, it's just a good point, actually. That's going to take some getting used to, isn't it?
Which means we have to endure watching Arsenal longer. Which is great if we're winning. Well, might not be great if we're winning, because it's easy, more time for us to hold on.
Yeah, a bit more time for something dramatic to happen.
Absolutely.
We like dramatic
stuff. We love our interactions on that. Yeah. Oh, here comes Grealish. Hey, here we go. Oh, City still have it.
Yeah. Possession football from City, as you'd expect. It's a case of not really being able to make much of it just at the moment, and free kick given against the City player there.
Yeah, Party and Rice have been winning some fouls for us here.
Yeah. A lot of us were thinking that maybe, certainly I was, that Rice was going to be in to replace Party, but I could think the idea of having the pair of them together, it works as well.
And actually, I'm quite pleased we haven't got rid of Partey because, especially in the Monaco game, he was one of our better players. He still offers so much to us. I really do think that. But hopefully he can recover from the slump that he was on at the end of last season.
Yeah.
I think that was some of the concern that some fans had. He got that injury and then he wasn't the same player. But he looks like he's improved. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Now that looks interesting. Arsenal in the penalty area. Ball comes across. Havertz turns, shoots. A handball block. Surely a handball block.
Oh my word! Is this? No. Are we appealing for anything?
It's got to be. It's got to go VAR. It has to go to VAR. Here we go. Let's go for the replay.
Right.
There's Havertz. Does well. Nice on the turn. Martinelli with a shot.
Let's see.
It's Ben White initially starting to play up. Off his shoulder.
Why didn't you belt it, son? Southgate 1996.
That's no penalty. Sorry, mate.
No, okay.
To be fair, actually,
I thought Arsenal, man, it was about 5 minutes ahead of us. It was a penalty, and our player missed it, like Southgate 96.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he meant.
So it was, the ball came off Stones. One thing I like about him, if I can sort of demonstrate, if I can, he's like hands behind his back a little bit, like that. So
I'm always it's somewhat of a pet peeve of mine sometimes, that hands behind the back defending, because it means it's more space for the attacking player to shoot. But then again, it kind of stops you from doing a handball. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah. Still, that was the most bit of excitement we've had during the match so far for us. What's going on here? Another yellow card. Havertz.
Yeah, you kind of toppled him over there.
Yeah, clothesline's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. You know.
Oh, he did have a little naughty kick out of him as well there.
Yeah, that's
can't be doing that.
Foolish there, but Havertz gets his first booking. Oh, he had some involvement in the potential penalty there. Yeah. So, would you say we've had the first on-target chance? I guess maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
And our only chance, I think.
I mean, these games are always tend to be a bit cagey.
Yeah, especially because it's our first competitive game of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Massive crowd in at Wembley Stadium. Great to see.
Absolutely. I'm actually looking for the ads that are happening there. I'm looking for any ads for All In that's going to come up.
Yeah.
Because it happened. Did it happen during one of the England games in June? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it happened. I know that there have been signs for All In, because I saw one at Vauxhall Station this week, which was quite funny. But yeah, I'm just looking for any advertisements for that.
And hopefully
we're going to go all in on Man City by scoring here.
Yeah, I saw an advert for it during one of the Lionesses games. Because it was on the same channel.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Saka.
Timber, come on. Bring a bit of, I'll say solid wood, but that sounds a bit rude. Rice.
Wow.
Partey. Might be a bit of wood if we win that game, you know.
I can only see a few more Hacksaw Jim Duggan jokes coming out by the end of the season.
Oh my word. No, I was going to say something really, really not unfiltered, but I'm not going to say that.
No, because we are a family-friendly
joke regarding
YouTube channel.
Catchphrase, but we will not do that because we are a family-friendly channel.
Absolutely. And we shall continue to be so. Nearing 29 minutes on the clock. City just passing the ball round to Ortega. There we go. Let's put the comment up here. There we go. be surprised if we were to finish with 11 men the way the ref's officiating the game. Well, the referee wants to have a bit of common sense, surely.
Yeah.
Because we can't be having red cards and stuff like that, and that game's is supposed to be a bit of a physical game, isn't it? So,
Just sent you a message in the private chat about what I was about to say, but stopped myself from doing.
Okay. Oh, shoot! Where? Oh, God. Right.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
No, I would never say such a thing. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, that was lucky. Ramsdale. Nearly. Haaland was pouncing.
Now I missed that.
There.
I missed what happened to Ramsdale. I did see a foul on Ben White though.
Ramsdale and Haaland. Ramsdale was going to kick the ball towards one of our players. It was so close to the line.
Can we get them out of our system now, please?
God, that was lucky there.
Yeah.
There's Rice playing in a bit of a centre-back position there. Well, he's moving forward. Oh, has that gone out of play? Surely.
I think it's gone out for a throw.
Sorry to hear any creaking noises on my end, by the way. That's just my chair.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're back, isn't it?
Oh, blah.
My StreamYard keeps on crashing on my PC. That's not good.
Well, good job you're using your phone.
Yeah. I thought I'd try a double layup here just to try and make it easier on the chat and make it look a bit more professional,
Another booking. This time for Man City, though, for Alvarez.
Alvarez, okay. See, if I was the referee, I'd be wanting to keep a sort of low profile in this because it doesn't need to be a game full of bookings. Really doesn't.
Yeah.
We've had enough aggressive kind of games in pre-season already. Just let them go a little bit.
Enough games where the referee has made it all about them.
Yeah.
That's a good. Oh no, we've lost out on it. Come on, let's try and win it back. No, Ortega's going to get there.
He's avoided the corner there as Ortega. He's done well, actually. It was a very awkward pass back
there. It wasn't like a Ramsdale moment, though.
He did eventually concede the corner, actually. And here we go. We're good at these.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do it for the first time of the season.
Come on, it's our first corner of the game.
Don't aim for Leno.
Don't aim for Leno. Don't play it short, even though Ebbsfleet yesterday scored via a short corner.
No.
Yeah, that was how we beat Rochdale.
Here we go.
I have never been more pleased to have as much egg on my face than I did yesterday. Very good win. Anyway, come on. Oh no, it's not far though. Still in the box for us. No, Kovacic clears it away.
Celeber in his number 2 shirt. That's going to get some getting used to.
Yes.
Big ball. He's trying to find Havertz. No, not this time.
Ramsdale hoofed it up there, which makes a change. Odegaard.
Arsenal with the ball there.
Party. Odegaard. This is nice from us.
And still got the ball. Timber.
Oh, we still got it.
Rice calling for it. No, not this time. It's going to Martinelli. Going into the penalty box with a bit of pace. Bit of skill.
That's encouraging.
Party. It's going across the other side. Being a bit patient. It's not a bad thing. Gabriel. Here's Deckers. With some Deckers. Martinelli found a bit of space. Left footed cross comes in. It gets cleared. It gets cleared before it fell to us on the box.
You're a few seconds ahead of me.
I'll slow down. Here we go. Another corner.
This is encouraging from us. We look more alive now. Let's hope we can pick up from this.
Gabby Martinelli. Here we go.
Corner will be taken by now with you there.
Straight out play. Straight out play.
Oh my word! What was that? Good heavens!
It wasn't the best corner in the world.
Mm.
But never mind. So the really old man in me this is the first sort of watching first sort of proper competitive match for the men's side for a while. I'm thinking to myself, why are there people in the box? But that's the rules now, Lee. You can do that.
Oh, you can do that. Oh, wait, you can be in the box for a goal kick. That's
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all.
Especially when you've got Ramsdale in goal.
Oh, poor old Rambo getting stick off you already. Look.
I know, and he's overall he's been very good for us. There have been many times when he's kept out of danger, many times.
Yeah.
But it's just the way he plays out from the back. That's my main concern.
That was a lovely ball. Gabriel to Saka is in the penalty area, gets the shot away, and it's gone wide. That was a brisk break from Arsenal, though. I like that. I like that a lot.
Better. We look like we've woken up a bit and we're coming alive.
Couple of yards wide.
Oh,
it's trademark from him, though. Switching it onto his left side, the curling finish.
Yeah, that was way wide. It wasn't going anywhere near target.
Lovely play from Arsenal, though. I enjoyed that. Havertz giving the keeper something to think about on the goal.
That new rule, I'm sorry, I'm gonna hate it. Unless it works in our favour, I'm gonna hate it.
I think it was always there. It's just me not
seeing
a live match for a
while. It's going to work for us, but it's unfair on the other team.
It's not fair to Flair.
No. Woo.
Absolutely. Look at that press on the goalkeeper there. Arsenal did well there.
Yeah.
And that is Cole Walker. Stones operating. Missing Stones here, but in conventional centre-back position at the moment.
Yeah. He has. Second half of last season, he played as a DM, and he flourished in that position.
Yeah, certainly did. He's got a lot of talent, that boy. I think it's finally showing his full potential, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he already did in a way. He's a very good defender. He was always good.
Yeah. It's getting that consistency, though, isn't it? It's always hard. Arsenal do really well to win the ball on the press there.
Yeah,
there's Saka.
We look more threatening. Saka, come on.
It's Ødegaard in the play. And Saka again. Again, they're not forcing that early cross because it's basically a percentage ball that they're cutting out here.
Yeah,
but they're bringing it back. There's Declan Rice spraying it along the midfield. Now back to Saka on the right.
Ben White, Ødegaard, back to Saliba. Good to see him back playing as well after his injury.
And getting game after game after game as well. Yeah,
very encouraging.
I think they've been careful with him. They've worked well with him, and he's done well. Again, Arsenal looking dangerous. Is Ødegaard?
Where's the ball? There it is.
Plenty up with him.
Ødegaard.
Timber.
Patiently building up. Partey. Timber. To Martinelli. Hey, listen, as long as we keep the ball, it's all well and good.
Havertz competing with it.
Okay. Oh.
Referee saying play on. Rice.
Manelli wins it. Back to Deckers. Ben White. Saka. Come on.
Got about 3 on him, Saka.
Yeah, he looks refreshed and ready.
Yeah, certainly does.
Ben White, back to Saka.
I heard some reports that Saka was not even with the team today, and I was worried.
No, well, he is. He's playing, and he's playing well for us, so I'm pleased.
Great ball here, Saka. Pulled it back. Havertz! Oh!
Oh, good save by Ortega. Oh, my word.
But as soon as that, it's gone down the other end of the field. City are gone.
Come on. Saliba
But
deal with
Arsenal haven't
Haaland,
come back as
please.
well, so it's...
My word. As Lord Alfred Hayes says, my word.
My word. Goodness me.
Well, it looks like a nice, bright and sunny day at Wembley, but it's very overcast where I am.
There you go. The Gooner Gathering Weather Report, sponsored by Met
Michael
Office.
Fish.
Well, one back. Great tackle that.
Ref says play on. That's good. Come on, let's counter-attack. Timber. Who's that? Martinelli? No, it's Havertz.
It was Havertz. It was Havertz to Rice.
Oh, yes.
Back to Thomas Partey.
So, Saliba. No, it's Ben White, sorry. Ben White.
Yeah.
To Saka. Playing a bit deep there. Odegaard. Back to Ben White.
Certainly last 10 minutes. Arsenal passing the ball much better. Much more of the possession in the last 10 minutes.
We look... Don't know if this is a delusional take or not, but we look like Man City did in the first 3 minutes. The first few minutes, I should say.
Do you recall when I said that maybe sort of the longer the game goes, maybe more Arsenal will get into it?
Yeah, and I was worried that if you said that, we'd be losing 1-0 by now.
Yeah. But it's starting to look a little bit like it, isn't it?
And you notice how there's not been much time wasting in this game.
No.
Because obviously with the rules and everything.
Yeah.
Where's that
Big
going?
ball there, easily picked up by Ortega. He's done
a
simple job there, well there.
I would go as far to say that Ortega and Edison are on the same level, you know. Ortega's a very good goalkeeper. Man City had an all-you-can-foul buffet. I've never heard of that Toby Carvery before.
No. I'll have to salad.
I saw the word buffet and thought, ooh. Good to see you.
Buffet.
Arsenal since 87, Arsenal forever.
The alias account. So it's all good as long as it's subscribed on both accounts. It's all good.
I think that is the same account, but he just changed his name. Either way, still good to see you. One of our regulars.
Absolutely.
Okay, City back with the ball there, just passing it back.
Yeah. I think City might be happy to get in at half time at 0-0. The way this last sort of 10, 15 have gone, I think they'll be happy just to get back inside and have a little think about where they are. Has he gone for the chip off the halfway line? And, well, it didn't go in.
Onana did the United goalkeeper did some. The shot was from the halfway line, and he got absolutely done there. And I had a feeling, if I know from Arsenal fans bantering David De Gea, Ramsdale would do something similar the day after, and I thought Ramsdale would do something similar. He almost did.
It was Rodri with the effort from the halfway line. But luckily, we weren't caught out. And that would have been a horrible way for us to end the half.
Yeah.
God, it'd be like Ian from the halfway line all over again for me, mate.
I know.
Is this the point where you say who?
Match.
Yeah, true. See, I immediately went back to 1995.
I wasn't around then.
No. Because you keep on telling me, oh dear, we're in trouble. Scrambled clear.
Oh, well done.
We looked like we were in all sorts of bother then.
Oh, okay. We took care of that very well, though.
Yeah. As we're closing in on half time, maybe we need the whistle as
you're
well.
piling the pressure on now.
City coming at us again.
Please don't go in at half time 1-0 down here.
No.
We don't deserve that.
No, I think that was Saliba with that clearance. It's gone to City again, though. Ball is in our half. And then City's wide right. It's Walker, but he's overrun it.
Okay. So, goal kick.
Whew. Oh, it's nice to be back here, isn't it, eh?
Do you know what? I would be only 3 minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Which I was expecting because there wasn't much time wasting going on in this game. We've both teams have behaved very well in terms of doing that. They've been good boys. And apart from fouling, but
yeah.
But in terms of no time wasting, they've been all right. Been all right.
Yeah. Yes. Good competitive first half for football. It's been good to watch.
Yeah.
It's been a good game to watch.
Absolutely.
Can we end it strong here?
City players. They've got City players camped in their half here.
I think Grealish has just had a bit of a knock then.
Oh, has Grealish picked up a knock? Oh no,
I think he might have
probably just his hair was in the wrong place. He was probably just fixing it, knowing Jack Grealish.
One to keep an eye on. Any sort of hint of an injury, they're not going to take any risk on. Not with the Premier League starting next week, of course.
Of course.
Man City starting on Friday.
On Friday. Vincent Kompany not returning because it's not the Etihad, but Vincent Kompany is managing against his former club.
Yeah.
I think Vincent Kompany's Burnley are a team to watch out for this season, you know. Not in terms of like top 4 like Villa, but obviously.
No, but
mid-table, that area.
Because they are formerly of the Premier League, there will be a bit of knowledge in the camp of what it's about. They did establish themselves for a good while, didn't they, under Sean Dyche?
And last season in the Championship, they absolutely dominated it, and Kompany got them playing very good football, and they look full of confidence. So I think they're one to keep an eye out on this coming season.
Especially if they sign Lukonga.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, your midfield will be complete when that happens.
Yeah.
Just look at Crystal
all
Palace.
around box to box. In all seriousness, if anyone can get the most out of him, it's going to be Vinny Kompany because he was his old boss.
Oh, Belgium.
Yeah.
Careful.
I'm in Belgium. Anderlecht.
Oh, goal kick.
He had him as captain.
He had Lukonga as captain. Blimey, why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that?
Why is he doing
that was quite a damning report, wasn't it?
That was the first time I knew that. I knew about that. So,
So I'm a broadcast journalist, mate. I'll do my research.
I can tell. It's like me and you. It's a bit like because I remember I heard that Jim Ross used to do a lot of prep for Monday Night Raw, and Jerry Lawler did nothing. And it's a bit like me and you there. I don't do much prep, but you like have full notes and everything.
I won't say I've got full notes. I have usage of my PC.
Half time, by the way, 0-0.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've taken the ticker off. Well, that was thoroughly enjoyable. I really enjoyed that.
We're only drawing 0-0 against City. It's all good, but the second half's going to be even more intense. I fear that's when the gears will go up.
Yeah. And of course, that's when the is going to come on.
Foden and De Bruyne will probably end up coming on at some point in the second half, which will make our task more difficult.
Yeah, but
you
they've
know
got nothing
what?
on Eddie Nketiah, so it's all right.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right there.
Yeah.
And so the first early stages of the game, City were all over us. We managed, around the 30th minute, we managed to properly get back into it, and we performed very well. There was a bit of a penalty appeal that didn't come to anything. Saka had a chance that went well wide. City just about got back into it when it came to stoppage time, but that's my analysis. It's been very competitive on both fronts. We looked very threatening in some parts of the game. We looked like we were hungry to perform.
Way I look at it, saying that is that the City started very bright. The first half of the first half, was all City certainly, but Arsenal managed to keep in the game. It's nice seeing the centre back pairing together and keeping us nice and solid for the first half. Arsenal got back into it, started playing some nice football themselves. Seeing everyone involved, Odegaard, Saka, Rice, Martinelli well involved in the play. Havertz had our clearest chance of the game. The turn and the shot, which was really well saved.
Havertz has looked okay actually.
Oh,
nothing to complain about.
Yeah, fancy
I'm always monitoring him very closely.
Yeah. So you can jump on him at any second, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just so I know. But, all round, a very, very pleasing first half, I think. Whether we go out in making in changes for the second half or not. That's an interesting point. We never brought up the substitutes, did we, when we talked about the lineup? Because we were a little bit rushed, weren't we, when we made our...
I mentioned them, but I said Turner's on the bench, which is that might be his last appearance. He won't play, but his last surrounding in an Arsenal team, probably. Yeah. As he'll probably go to Nottingham Forest, and we'll probably end up signing David Raya.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to see, it's Tomiyasu.
Yep, Super Rob Holding as well.
Yeah. QER, Tierney, Smith Rowe, Vieira, Trossard, and Super Eddie Nketiah.
We've got our penalty specialist, Fabio Vieira, on the bench as well.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to have him there.
I would like to see Trossard on at some point. Because, Martinelli has looked alive, but I don't know.
That's just your personal preference, isn't it? That's what you...
it's just...
we have a run-in.
Oh, hang on, let me add him in. There we go. Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Team
let me take the graphic off.
Hello,
mate. How you doing?
Would you look at that? Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, that's all good, mate. How you been?
I'm good. I don't know. We have this ESPN app over here. I spent about 15 minutes I've been watching the game, but I tried to get it up on the big TV, and I had to put it on the PS5, so I finally got it working. But I don't like watching on my phone. It's too small. Uh-oh. Hey.
Hello.
Full house.
Nice to meet you, Spencer.
What's going on, Matt?
Not much. Just looking back on that first half, it's intriguing, shall we say?
Yeah.
What do you make of the new signings, guys?
Who wants to go first?
I mean, we actually look like we go toe to toe with them right now, to be fair. Like, I know the chances should have been put away, possibly should be 2-0. But I just watched Ramsdale almost get chipped like Onana did yesterday. We look a little bit more. We look more control in the midfield right now, in my opinion, and that's based on City's lost Gundogan. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know if Kovacic is a better player than Gundogan.
Yeah,
I like what I see so far. I mean, the possession stats don't back up what I'm seeing, but I mean, we look a little bit more. It's the first game, and I think I said it in the text group. Saliba and Partey have been against City. This is the first game we've had both of them.
That's an interesting shout, actually. Yeah, wow.
But I took a bunch of notes, and the yellow cards. Where's City's yellow cards at? But I also think Partey and Havertz's fouls were also kind of unnecessary, especially Havertz. But that's my takeaway right now. Our corners have been bad. Saliba's looked really good. Timbers looked good. Ben White's clearance was key in the 7th minute. That's the notes I got so far. So far, so good.
Matt, what did you make of Havertz's performance in the half? Do
I'm
you
going
agree with Sam?
I'm going to be honest. I think it's one of those problems where Havertz isn't realistically where you want to be on the having him at striker. You want to have him in that midfield area. I think today's more of like a test to see how it goes, and if Havertz does end up playing really well, say he gets a 7 match rating or something like that, he might be considered playing. So then we don't have to dip into the market for another striker. But for me, I think we kind of do need another striker. I don't think Havertz is that answer. I think he's better off playing in the deeper role like he was in some of the match highlights that I've seen, especially when we went into the tour. It doesn't look very Arsenal to me at the moment. It still feels like there's still issues here and there. I think the first 10 minutes, City were everywhere, and then Arsenal gradually grew into the game. But for me, they're not 100% right there at the moment. It's causing a lot of problems. Timber seems to do really well at the moment. He seems to be fine. Declan Rice seems to be fitting in really well. So it's just the case of where do you put Kai Havertz at the moment, and I don't think he plays up front for me. He would have been better off trying to put Eddie up there, but if it was a choice, and Eddie comes on, this is the problem, isn't it? Is unless when it comes to these big games and we don't have Harry El Jesus, I don't know who you put up there, because I don't trust Eddie enough for him to be able to play in those big games when it really matters, unless it's against Chelsea, as we've seen in the past. But it's just one of those things. I think we're seeing holes hit left, right, and centre that we still need to be gone on up. I'm kind of wishing that we do go for another midfielder, if I'm honest. It does look like Jorginho is not going to be playing at all.
Well, Jorginho apparently is injured. That's why he's not involved in the squad. That's what Arsenal tweeted out. So and that was just before we went on air. I was going to come to that in just a second. Sam's saying about Havertz's players off, and his ball's really lazy and he doesn't look bothered. I think that's a little bit harsh, because I actually thought he's leading the line quite well. He certainly offers a bit of physicality and a little bit of aerial threat, and certainly came for our best opportunity in the game. Then Anthony Herbert is in the chat saying, take Havertz off and bring on Trossard. So
I would take Martinelli off for Trossard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the thing I wanted to say, to hop in, I watched both chances over again as they went to the replay. The first chance when White got it to Havertz, it was behind Havertz, so Havertz didn't really get a good play on it. The second one, he's got to put that one away. But like you said, if we don't have Jesus available, this might be the best option. Trossard definitely is a good shout on this, but it's almost like this change-up play, right? It's good to have both. At least we have options, and that's the one thing I really like right now is you can look at that bench today. I can throw Smith Rowe on. I can throw Trossard on. There's a lot to like. And then we got to think also, we're running almost a different formation than we normally run. It looks like we're running a 4-2-3-1, which we normally run a 4-3-3 with an inverted right back or left back, depending on what the situation accomplishes. So I think he's playing this one right. And the XG right now, I think we're at 0.7 versus their 0.08. Yeah, we'll see. I do expect a change at halftime, and I could see Trossard coming on potentially for Martinelli, like Posh said.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
We'll see
Bosh,
though.
I'm going to hand you the bridge for a minute, my friend, because I'm going to go and have my half-time break. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. So if I just do that.
So, what do we think is going to happen in the second half then? Hopefully, we will get the result we want, but it's going to be don't forget for Man City, De Bruyne might come on, Foden might come on, so it might make things a bit more difficult. What say you?
If you're looking at this compared to last season, it's a lot more even. It's almost like you could say the same for us. If there's not, we don't have to have anyone on the bench. There's a lot more versatility in the bench now. It's not just, we've got this is our starting 11, throw on one of the strikers and then they'll do a job or anything like that anymore. It seems to be a lot more balanced than it was last season. I think, if I'm honest, if this game ends up being a draw, I think it's a fair result for both. But when it comes to penalties, it will be an intriguing matter because obviously with the history of what happened in United over in the US with the Man United game. There was another, was it the Barcelona? Yeah, the Barcelona game as well ended up being going to penalties as well. So two different results there. I don't think City have actually had any penalty shootouts during their pre-season.
No, but they've got plenty of great players that can take good penalties.
I think it's a good shout though about what Matt brought up about the penalties, and I have to really, I want to say, I don't know if Arteta set it up or whoever, but it's good to get these guys some actual crunch time penalty taking experience because we're going into Champions League. Probably, we got out in the Europa League on penalties. Like, I mean, because I know people are like, oh, we lost 2-0 United. Why are we doing penalties? Well, it's the experience, I think. And it's those critical moments and just giving, like Ramsdale, for example, he saves a penalty. Probably could have saved a couple more in the most recent friendly we had. But it's that confidence. And this is the big thing about this game. The trophy itself that comes with it doesn't really mean much. But the reality is we're playing the team that we're chasing. And it looks right now as if, like Matt said, we're more balanced. Like there's more options. It looks good. Now, granted, there's some things we don't like about it, but that if you want to become one of these elite clubs, you have to keep pushing, and that's what I like so far, what I've seen. So
yeah, so let's hope the second half is the same when it comes to us, where we probably compete with them, unlike we did last season, where City were all over us, especially at the Etihad.
Oh man, this is night and day. I mean, this is the thing too. Like we can beat City, but the key to me is staying healthy. If this squad, like our 11, if we'd have played them back in October last year, I think we ended up beating them, or at least at worst drawing with them. But we got broken down with all the injuries in the last 10 games of the season. So you have to be available. Ability is one thing, but availability is another.
Who's on?
Oh my god, it's Win!
Yeah. Oh, you added me back in? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite ready for you there.
Well, you appeared.
Out of nowhere.
Just thinking about that, like Champions League wise and everything, it's going to be a different kettle of fish. It's not going to be against, say, a Belarusian side or Romanian side like we usually have had in previous rounds. We're going to end up playing. We could end up facing Lyon or I'm trying Frankfurt and say Lazio. It's not. It could be a totally different game, and the worry. I think the worry is if someone takes a knock going into one of those games.
Yeah.
And then you play like a City. I think that's going to worry a lot of fans because there's not a lot of backup at the moment.
So I'd be very surprised if there's no more movement in transfer market in the next week before we get started. But we shall see. Players are making them work themselves onto the field, and I think Ederson's coming on.
Oh, if that's the case, that looks very interesting.
Yeah.
Probably means that-
kind of beef with Zinchenko there.
Probably means Pep's thinking about penalties with this.
Or is he just? I mean, I did mention before the kickoff that the City have only played 3 preseason games, so maybe they're sort of trying to even up the game time a little bit, and sort of that maybe they are a little tiny bit behind on where they want to be. We shall see. Ortega is just messing about. According to the subtitles, Ortega is out on the pitch.
Okay.
We shall see. We shall see.
Right, well, second half is about to begin with Man City kicking off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll hit you guys up at the end, guys. I'm gonna go sit and watch the rest of this, but I'll keep taking notes. And it's nice meeting you, Matt. Like I said,
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Working with you guys in the future again, I appreciate it, and I'll hit you guys up about full time.
Thank you very much,
guys.
mate.
No worries.
Yeah, I think I'll probably let you two get on with your anecdotes and everything, and look forward to watching the rest of this game.
Nice one, Matt.
Because I am going to be behind you because someone's stolen the TV for the Netball World Cup final. So another England final, would you believe it, in 2 years?
You believe it. Unbelievable.
See you later.
Matt, thanks for dropping by, mate. Nice one.
No
Thank you
worries.
very much.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. I think I better go as well because I've got no. Right, we're 45 minutes. Well, another 45 plus stoppage time to go in this here match as the second half kicks off.
So it feels like I've not seen any graphics for any changes.
No,
I think Edison's just being a cheeky little so and so. But there you are. Fooled me, you did.
No, I didn't say that Edison was on.
Oh, I did.
Are you okay?
I saw him full kitted, ready to come on.
Yeah. Oh, he's one of those people that wear the full kits.
Hate people like that, don't you?
The half and half scarves as well.
Oh.
Have you seen that there was a photo of these half and half scarves in one of the merchandise stands?
That doesn't surprise me. See him all the time when I go up there, mate.
My dad hates those things.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Don't want any of that. So
you wouldn't wear one for Arsenal and Tottenham, wouldn't you? Like that would be no.
No, you'd get lynched
anyway.
by both sets of fans. People headed across to Ortega in goal. Arsenal have had all the ball for the first minute or two.
Yeah, well, apart from City kicking off, yeah, it's but you can't really judge in the first minute of the second half, really, how this half's going to go. But if it's anything like the first half, then it's going to be quite competitive and maybe a little bit encouraging from a point of view for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I say we're not getting over carried away. I think it's a very interesting.
No, I'm calm though. I'm
an interesting opener. Whether we'll be as calm during the Premier League campaign or not is to be determined.
Depends how we do. So anyway, City on. Well, there's Jack Grealish now.
It just seemed like
if we do go 1-0 down, it'll be interesting to see how we respond. See if we've learned anything from last season.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want that to happen, obviously, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Similarly, if City go behind, how will they respond to it? I want to say that.
Well, we know what they'll be like. They'll be properly. They're almost certain to go all guns blazing.
And what will be interesting as the half goes along is how they use the squad as a whole, the people on the bench. Will they give De Bruyne a bit of game time? We see Emil Smith Rowe, for example, what I would imagine we will do at some stage.
Yeah.
Like Trossard as well, obviously.
Of course. Saka, can he get there? Oh, no. Akanji's won that back. Oh, there's Rodri.
Coming up at us here. Let's walk up.
Oh, this could be dangerous here. Here's Kyle Walker.
Force back a little bit, though.
Yeah, but Man City is still looking to get something in the box.
Yes, Grealish. Looks like he's going to beat White, and he has. Header away, half cleared.
Okay, good.
And eventually, Saka might be able to get it away from our penalty area, and he has done.
Okay.
And Odegaard does very nicely indeed.
Okay, come on.
Oh, fades to
Havertz! Oh, is he giving a foul? Oh.
Diaz has gone down. Lovely little bit of play there on the replay there from Odegaard.
Yeah.
Clip. It was no. It's not a yellow card foul. Definitely not.
But
definitely not.
Foul's been given there.
I think the referee just had a little word with their goalkeeper there.
Okay, City on the ball now.
That's Stones basically on the right wing there. It's been
right
pocket
back,
picketed.
almost. He's giving it away though.
Yeah.
Oh, and so have we.
Why have you gone solo?
Huh?
You're solo on my screen. What's happening?
It's not. I can see you as well.
Okay.
Hang on, let me try this again. Okay. Is this all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It might be my PC playing silly games. Don't worry.
Yeah. Man City have a corner, though.
Yeah, absolutely. The aerial targets there. Holland's there. Diaz. Rodri. Here we go.
Yeah, we've got some players that can...
Save from Ramsdale. Punched in the air.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Ramsdale. Very good save. See, that's the kind of things he can do.
Yeah.
That's his stronger elements. And we've seen it here.
Yeah.
John Stones with the header.
It was strong there, straight at the goalkeeper. If any other way, he might have been in trouble.
There, which is very nice of him.
Believe that. John Stones' last goal was against Arsenal.
It was
4-1 win at Etihad.
Odegaard's down. Although I think he seems all right.
He's just replacing some of the tape, I think, mate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was Stones' last goal. That was the goal that could have been ruled out for offside, but obviously it wasn't. That was when I did a solo watch along for Man City Arsenal. One of the greatest days of my life, that was. Oh, it boy. Was. The amount of Strongbow I had to consume to watch that game. Just, oh my word.
The Diet Coke there in my branded mug. I literally am as well. I'm a good boy there.
Yeah. What was I going to say? That was actually that's our most viewed video. One of our most viewed videos, actually, that watch along.
Was it? That's interesting.
I think it's because it's the one where people knew Arsenal were going to get battered, so they watched the fans' reactions to it. Because Arsenal suffering equals ratings.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. They hate me then, wouldn't they? Big old stoppage here, isn't it? Big old stoppage. 53 minutes on the clock.
Going to get about 9 minutes of added time then.
Odegaard off the pitch at the moment.
Now, does this go to extra time or does it go straight to penalties?
I believe the rules is straight to penalties. I think, mate. I don't really
Okay.
want to take an extra time, really.
Mm.
Not at this stage. It wouldn't be good for any of the players.
No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, it's a great question.
Kovacic to Rodri.
I mean, unlike the Wednesday game, this doesn't have to go at penalties.
No. But it's up to one of those teams to stop it. It might be Man City here. Oh, hold on. Good clearance. Was that Saliba?
I think it might have been, yes.
Might have been,
They're
yeah.
just about to the halfway line now. Yeah, the ITV commentary people are just basically talking about what we've been referring to about the rule change in terms of the time wasting kind of situation.
Yeah.
And how we'll have to get used to, certainly early doors, of them crazy numbers on the added time.
Yeah, we saw it in the World Cup last year as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Big thank you, by the way, for there's still people in the chat watching us. So thank you very much for all being here. Always appreciate it.
Our subscriber numbers keep going up, which is excellent.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. It's so nice to have so much encouragement of people watching us live or on demand and all that sort of fun stuff. It's been great.
There's a free kick which we've taken quickly.
Here's Declan.
The
Quite
Rice and
advanced in the
Martinelli
play here,
link-up
actually,
play
Rice.
looks really good.
Yeah. I always knew he's a Rolls Royce of a midfield player.
No, Royce plays for Dortmund.
You're so funny. This and other brilliant clips you'll see during the season.
Ben White. Back to Saliba. We're just building up possession here.
Yeah. Just saw Gabriel sort of slip slightly there, which worried me somewhat, but it's all good, I think.
All right.
Here comes Arsenal. Erdegaard up and running.
Well, that's nice.
Involved in the play. Saka played it back. There's Gabriel.
Rice was calling for the ball there.
Yeah.
What can he do?
Nice little bit of play in the midfield. Yeah. Gradual build up. Timber. No, it wasn't. It was Saliba. Sorry. The numbers caught me out.
There's Gabriel. Back to Rice.
Saliba's got number 2 on.
Yes.
There's the star boy.
Good ball to him. Can he win it? He can pass it back to Ben White.
They're trying to press us. Haaland sweeping all over them.
We keep the ball, it's all right. And if we can go forward, that's also all right.
And of course, when you said that, it went out of play.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Foden on for Grealish.
Oh, okay.
Told you it was worth keeping an eye on. I think he's taken a little bit of a knock there.
Yeah. Well, it's Grealish. He's been a bit quiet in this game, Jack Grealish.
Yeah, maybe it was out in the lash over the weekend.
But then we got Foden coming on, which is, I'd argue, is also a bit of a tough task to handle.
Oh, great player. Great player. Well, Ben White. That could have been an important header, that.
Well, it's gone straight back to Diaz.
That is a foul on Saka. And I think that is more of a yellow card than anything else we've seen all of the game.
Should be. But is the referee reaching for his pocket?
Diaz.
He's walking up to him. Diaz, yeah. Oh, yeah, he stuck a foot in a little bit.
A little bit left in there, wasn't there?
Saka's for. Oh, Saka would. If he was a wrestler, he'd be great at selling, won't he, Bukayo Saka?
It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Because he always tricks us into thinking that he's injured.
Yeah.
But he turns out he isn't.
Then you'll sneak up on you and do a roll up.
He's the Dolph Ziggler of Arsenal, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's here to
Guerrero.
show the world that he can be a great player.
Yeah.
Anyway, Martinelli with the free kick.
Here we go.
Well, it's not happening yet, but good crossing position. City scored a similar goal against us at the Etihad with John Stones, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
Can we replicate that?
Oh. Bit of a dummy run.
We delayed it.
Here we go. Big ball in. No, didn't get to anyone. Declan's the closest to Walker there, but it's gone.
And that's a throw into City.
So that was a bit of a shame, really. A bit of a waste.
Yeah. We're approaching the hour mark now, and it's still 0-0. I think if it finishes 0-0, it'll be the second 0-0 we've ever done on this channel.
Okay.
The first being the Newcastle game at the Emirates. But this is a much more entertaining game.
It is. It's a good game. And we will see goals one way or another this afternoon. Whether it be in a penalty spot or not. Around this sort of time, I'll be wanting to see some substitutes as well, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
One I might be slightly worried about because he went down a little while ago. I'd be thinking maybe replacing Odegaard, perhaps. But that's just me being ultra cautious, knowing he's had injuries over the pre-season as well.
I suppose I can see your point there.
Yeah.
Well done, Partey. See, he can still
physical in that midfield. City coming forward at us now.
Yeah.
It's the first time I think I've seen Foden involved. Through pass intercepted and got away. Second time of asking by Saliba. Just need to get it out of our zone here, really. Maybe we can build something on the counter here. Lots of players going forward. There's Declan. No, it's not. It's Ben White.
That's a good ball. Ben White. Oh, it's blocked. Corner.
Yeah.
Very good move.
Trying to rally the troops.
No one in the box though, which was annoying. But we've got a corner. Odegaard's riling up the crowd.
They're calling for it.
Or is he doing that as in, can I come off?
Oh, I wondered that as well. But I think
doing
he's just
this,
trying to,
like, you know.
Well, hang on a minute. Where's the corner?
Oh yeah. Oh, it might have been offside.
Oh well.
My mistake. It might have been an offside pass.
Either way, City with the ball with Foden playing it back. They're playing it amongst their defenders currently.
It's Kovacic, Odegaard's. Yeah, he's doing well at pressing, isn't he, old Captain Martin?
Yeah, absolutely. No sign of any problem with an injury. I was just my statement a little bit ago was more precautionary than anything else.
Yeah.
As Arsenal come forward and look a little bit dangerous.
Right. This is good. Come on.
Long shot coming over the bar. Deckers.
Oh my word, Deckers. We did not pay 105 million for that. Jesus.
He knows better than that. He knows better than that.
He should. Because if we end up losing, the rival fans will banter us for that shot that Rice did.
Well, this is an interesting change. Haaland's off.
De Bruyne's coming on. Haaland's coming off. Is that Cole Palmer?
It is Cole Palmer. I expected him to be leaving the club on loan, but De Bruyne on and with the captain's armband.
Did Palmer play for the England under-21s a few months ago?
Yeah, I believe so.
Kovacic and Haaland are off for De Bruyne and Palmer.
Okay. Arsenal. Surely that's a free kick. Looking good.
Yeah. Come on. Got some substitutes there in the corner of the pitch warming up there. So I think we might be making some subs very soon.
Be interesting to see what's actually been given there, because the foul looked like it was gone for Timber.
Timbers look good in this game.
But it's not actually a free kick, it's a corner.
Either way, it's advantage us.
What do I know?
Come on. Let's get Havertz's head on it. He's a tall player. Get his head in and I might
have another go?
And it's oh no. He was close. Is it another corner? Looks like
so.
it.
Martinelli not happy about the movement. He wants a bit more. Gabriel's up there. Havertz is there. Here we go.
On. Aim for Havertz. Don't aim for Leno. Aim for Havertz.
Wide. It's gone.
Oh,
it's gone.
Oh, hit the side netting.
Player down in the penalty area. No.
Oh. Referee's having a word with Ortega there. I'm not sure it's going to come to anything. He's sneaky.
Swiped out the defenders. Our defender.
Gabriel, I remember the World Cup last year, Portugal against Ghana. A Portugal goalkeeper did something similar. He just dropped the ball there, not knowing a Ghana player was behind him, and it almost ended 3-3. It was the last possible kick of the game. That's what Gabriel tried to do there.
And Gabriel's actually been given a yellow card.
What, for being smart? Oh.
Yeah. Great standard of refereeing again.
It's always, if in doubt, blame the referee. Diaz.
Right. I may have a bit of an issue back here, mate.
Go on, Kai. Kai, it's Declan Rice. My apologies. Well done, Deckers.
I'm going to have to go just for a minute, mate.
No worries. Oh, careful, Aaron. Thank you. So the ball's going to go out of play. For a Manchester City throw-in. In the outside of our area. Oh, come on. We've won it back. That's good. Come on, Kai. Kai Havertz. That's good. Timber. Back to Havertz. Right. Partey. Saliba. That's a good ball. Ben White. Good cross. Oh, no. It's going to be cleared away. Oh, bit of danger there. Getting excited. Getting the cat excited. Saliba. We look very good here. Ben White. Oh, we've slowed it down as I say that. We've still got the ball, though. Havertz. Is that Timber? When are we going to make some substitutions? That's what I want to know. Because Man City have done it. We need to do it. They've made 3 subs already. Saliba. That slightly ambitious ball there, but City now have it. Oh, we got to be careful. Oh, very well done there, but it's still not cleared just yet. De Bruyne. Who's that? Was that Bernardo Silva? Kanji. City are looking to find something in the box. It's gone back though. City very patiently building something up.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, he's back. Yes. We had a bit of a chance there, although it didn't come to anything. No one was in the box. We looked very threatening.
Okay. From where I was standing, mate, it sounded like you're having another whinge about substitutions.
Yeah, I want us to make a sub now because City have made 3. We haven't. You know, you got to get some fresh legs. I think that might help us.
So you're in here. Deflection, and it's gone for a corner. Palmer with a shot.
Ooh, Cole Palmer.
That's the clearest opportunity for them.
You've got to be careful now.
Off Timber. Really good defending.
And without using his hands, very good block from him.
Very
Timber
clever.
Has looked very good in this game. Been very impressed by him.
Set piece from City's played short.
They even caught their own players off guard there.
Was that Timber again throwing his head at it? It was.
Yeah. It is. God. Wow.
Impressive.
Have we signed a no-nonsense defender? Oh.
Interesting.
And I thought he was meant to be inverted.
Oh. I'm going to wince every time I say that blinking word.
I was about to say we haven't made a sub yet, but I wouldn't make a substitute if we're defending a corner. Bit of a risky strategy. Oh, come on, clear it.
They've only cleared it to the keeper on the other side.
Just keep it out of danger. That's what I wanted to see it happen. 70 minutes now, and it's still goalless.
Absolutely, it's been an interesting old battle out there. I'm not sure the intensity of the first half still there. Was there for the opening bit of this?
No. It's a case of both teams not wanting to let a goal in now.
Like not wanting to show a poker hand, isn't it?
Yes, you've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and that wasn't how you do it.
That sounds like a song.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers. Ruben Diaz. He's just walking, really. Okay, pass it to Rodri.
So in terms of City's lineup now, Haaland off the field. So basically they've got Alvarez and Palmer as their main strikers with De Bruyne just behind, right?
Looks like it. Is Palmer playing up front?
Well, he's a striker. I think Trossard is coming on.
Well,
I think I can just about figure him out at the top of the screen there.
Does he have greyish hair?
In
his hair? That's when you know
he hasn't used his Just for Men yet.
Well, Arsenal give us lots of grey hairs, don't they? So
yeah.
And here come Man City.
It's all very delayed. It's all looking a little bit laboured.
It is. They're a bit more relaxed, I think. A bit more more patient, I guess.
Foden in the play. Ball in the penalty area has gone for a City corner. It's that man again, isn't it? It's Timber.
It's Timber again. We have found ourselves a good player, hopefully.
Put your clothes on, son.
Oh,
it's like Goldberg in the crowd without his shirt on.
Well.
Here we go.
Man City corner now.
Arsenal are going to get it away? Yes, we are.
Okay.
Saka on the halfway line, just about. Not a good ball from him, I'm afraid. It's gone straight to City.
Oh.
That's Palmer. challenged by our captain, and we win it back. And White retrieves a dangerous-looking back pass. Little outstretched leg from Ben White, done very well.
Yeah. Is Gabriel going forward a little bit?
There's 2 steps forward and 1 back, and City are coming at us again.
Oh, stop giving the ball away.
All right, Em, we'll stop giving it away.
Yeah, I know. That's what I wanted to.
There's
You sounded
KDB.
like Bruce Pritchard's Jim Cornette impression there. Stop giving it away.
Martinelli is the one making way.
Okay. I called it. Postradamus again.
There you go.
Oh,
I did like that old school yellow Arsenal shirt in the crowd there. That brings me back, way back, that does.
She wore a yellow ribbon in the merry month of May.
Yeah.
Trossard's on now for Martinelli.
Okay.
In coming up to the 75th minute.
And I think possibly our man of the match is making his way off the field.
Who would that? Oh my word. Okay, that's a bold substitution. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of that. He's kept us out of danger in this game.
But Timber is
he's coming on for Tierney though. And I like Tierney.
I mean, Tierney's hardly had any minutes in pre-season at all. So
yeah, as long as he doesn't play the I word, then I think we're good. Because Tierney can't play that position.
No, but he's a very good left back and does the defensive bit very, very well. So let's see how we go. 15 minutes to go. Havertz's been a bit quiet this second half, I think.
Yeah, would you take him? No, because then
yes,
I would put Trossard up front, take Havertz off, and bring on Smith Rowe.
No, you're missing the main man.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Your defense is in trouble.
Our attack is in trouble because we're not going to score. Man City might score here though. It's a good break from them.
Shot coming in, and it's a goal.
Oh, you're joking!
It's Palmer.
Oh, it's Palmer as well. The academy player has just scored against us. Well, that was the move made by City, and there you go.
And I don't want to say it, but Timber has been our best player in the half for the game. And the ball, and he's come off, and it was on that side.
Should not have taken Timber. I mean, I did say taking off Timber was a bold decision, and there you go. That's a good goal as well from Palmer.
KT wrong-footed. Top corner. And it is 1-0 to City.
Well, there we go. That's a good goal from Palmer as well. Ramsdale had no chance. But there we go. You take Timber off, and that happens. So that is down on Arteta, I think. Unfortunately to say. But this is how it's big test how we respond.
Yeah.
This is a test of our mentality now. See if it's actually improved compared to last season.
Palmer scores 77th minute. Okay. Erdegaard trying a searching ball, but nothing there. Intercepted by City. And they're on the break again. Finding Foden.
Yeah. Mm.
And it looks like it's going to be quite difficult to get the ball off them.
A lot of people are agreeing on social media. Why did he take Timber off? That could cost us the game.
I'm trying to figure it out myself, to be honest.
Mm.
But I'm not going to make a big thing of it.
Yeah.
You know, not at this stage. I mean, you were calling for substitutions, so
Yeah. See, if I can manage a team better, then it says it all.
yeah.
Oh. Mm. Right, come on. Oh, what is this? Oh, see, we're not responding well. Right.
Right, what are we pointing to? I think we have some substitutions here.
From us as well. That's
Let's
not
have a
who I
look.
think it is it? I think it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
Rice
he's
is
off.
coming off now. Oh, brilliant. Way to spend £105 million. Wait, was that Rice off for Nketiah? You absolute idiot, Arteta! What is he doing?
Just change tactics, mate. It's plan B.
Right. Do not make me become Arteta out again. Oh.
Perhaps he's putting Havertz a bit deeper and putting Nketiah up top. What do you think, people who are watching us? Leave a comment. Someone tell us what you think of the subs. Some reason, Posh Bertie's gone really quiet.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at things and why would you? Right, just get this out of sight. Come on.
No, but we've got to remember Rice hasn't been with us that long. He's not really played. Wait, this is only second start, I think. And then no, it's only a pre-season friendly. I know it's not pre-season friendly. I know
It's not a pre-season friendly.
It is basically.
It's not a prestigious game, I know, but it's at the same time it's not a friendly.
Da, 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 da. Go on, Eddie.
And I know that obviously Leicester won the Community Shield not so long ago, so it doesn't dictate how the season's starting. But we lose to Man City every year, and it's getting annoying now. And here they come again.
They could have killed the game right there.
Oh my word, we were lucky there.
But they didn't. Save from Ramsdale, I think. Foden sort of ghosted in there. What a save.
Oh, what?
Was a bit lucky, perhaps, where the ball fell, but it was a save.
And it almost went through Ramsdale's legs as well.
He got something on it, and it went out for a corner. Can't argue with that. Eventually, set piece comes to nothing. I think De Bruyne tried to get him on taking the corner. Right. Well.
I'm still wondering, why did he take Timber off?
Well, look, we're not privy to knowing what's going on in the field. Maybe he would have said something about, I don't know, maybe he felt a little twinge. Maybe he wanted to take him off just as a precaution.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was doing so well.
It was
such a ridiculous decision. But
if he's injured or something, I'm not going to jump to conclusions here. I'm not going to do that yet. Because, it might turn out, felt a little something, didn't want to risk it. And if he misses the Forest game, which is the important one,
then
you get me?
Well, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
No, you get me as in understand me.
Okay. But we'll see what happens.
Party.
Like, do
Erdegaard.
something.
No.
And some aspects of the first half, we were playing so well.
Mm,
It's just
yeah.
it's a shame that we're back to square one again. In
I wouldn't
terms of
say
losing
square
to
one,
City,
but we're
obviously.
one behind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So we've got to bear in mind as well, there's going to be injury time as well, so let's not panic. But I do want to see us with the ball up at City's end a
We're
little
not
bit
doing
more.
anything though. That's the problem. We've been 1-0 down. We've not responded.
City with a throw on, and De Bruyne throws it to his fullback, I think. Let's have another look at this. That's the set play.
Very good.
Diving
way
header,
of doing the corner
Ramsdale
as
with a
well.
great save there.
Mm. It's been mostly City now, really, since the first goal went in.
Yeah. But they giving it away there is a bit needlessly, and it's an Arsenal throw.
Mm.
It's sort of gone down the touchline a little bit, and I think Eddie will bring it back for us for another throw.
Okay.
That's Mike Summerby, I believe.
Okay, I was wondering who that was. He was shaking hands with all the players
Yeah.
before the game.
His boy Nick was Nicky Summerby, who will be more of my generation.
Hmm. Okay, what can we do here? Get to Partey, back to Ramsdale.
Just pass it out, Rambo. Come on, mate.
Yeah. It's
Double substitution for the Arsenal. I mean, it might be Holding coming on. I'm saying that just to wind you up. I'm winding you up.
Okay. Because if we need a goal and we bring on Rob Holding, Smith Rowe's coming on.
Havertz off. Vieira on.
Okay. Yeah. We've got a lot of squad depth now, apparently.
Yeah.
We still bring on Nketiah and Vieira. Yeah. Cool.
Hang on. Did the graphic just say Gabriel's gone off?
Said Gabriel. But if he's bringing on Gabriel for Fabio Vieira.
Tierney left centre back.
Okay.
Huh.
What's going to happen here? Tierney against. Here we go.
Palmer's just kicking. He's kicking the living out of Trossard there.
It's his father Ted all over again. That's another time I made the reference. Big kick up the bum.
I mean, it was one kick after another there.
Yeah.
How about yellow carding him then? Huh?
Well, no, it's not because it's against Arsenal, so the opposition have the advantage.
Trying to take his leg out of his leg. Saliba, Ramsdale. Oh God.
Why? He always does this. Partey.
Tell me why.
He's been very good for us as Partey, actually.
Yeah, he's had a good game. Yeah, he's done all right.
We've had players putting in a good performance. Partey, of course. Most notably, Jurien Timber. But for some reason he's off, and that's what I'm going to be constantly going on about.
Oh, good.
But it's true. That is kind of the reason why we're losing. Man City had lots of chances in the second half. Timber kept us out of danger. And it was around that side of the pitch where Timber was, where the first goal was conceded. And he was off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to deny it. I called it in play, mate. But I'm just saying, there's every chance he's picked up a knock or something. I don't know. That's why I'm not going to overreact on it.
Well, it's just people would point it out as the main factor as to why, if we lose it, if people will point that out as the main factor.
Yeah, well, obviously we'll hear from Mikel at the end of it, and we'll see what happened. Because it's the obvious question, isn't it?
Be added on. I'm going for 7.
7 minutes, eh? Okay.
8 minutes. 8 minutes to get something, but we've not we've not had a chance since the goal went in.
I'm not sure we've had anything really goal bound during the half, actually. There you go. Sam's having a pop at Ramsdale in the chat as well. It's a bit unnecessary.
Well, he's not made any mistakes that have led to a goal, though.
No.
And Cole Palmer gets player of the match.
Yeah.
It was a good goal, to be fair. Lovely finish. I'll give credit there, but it's annoying as we don't support Man City. We support the team that they're playing against.
Oh, thanks for pointing that one out, mate.
There are times where I wish I did support City.
Here's Eduardo Nketiah.
Oh, Eduardo. There we go. Yes.
KT involved.
Remember Eduardo when he played for us? He was a decent striker.
He's a good player.
Not
relevant right now.
Anyway, come on. Partey. Is that
Tierney? We're just toying with them now, mate. That's what it is.
We're teasing them. We're saying, hey, come here, your
defence is in trouble.
Well, at the moment, according to the scoreline, we're in trouble.
Vieira.
Odegaard.
Beautiful crossfield pass from Vieira.
Okay. Partey.
Crosses in.
We're going forward.
Vieira takes it down. Ball in. Dangerous area. Big clash and defenders and heads gone together. Walker.
And City player there.
Oh, yikes. That's bad.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's not good for both players there. Clash of the heads.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have a big stoppage here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another chance to see the goal from Palmer here. Just credit the lad for the way he's taken the ball there, by the way.
Very good goal. And he's had a good summer with the England under-21s and everything.
Yeah.
So who knows? He might be a bit of a breakout star this season.
Yeah. Yeah, every chance. Bear in mind, of course, Mahrez has gone to Saudi, hasn't he? So there's an opening in the squad there.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, obviously they're just taking their time here with the players.
Are they treating Partey as well? Because if he was our best midfielder this game, and if he's injured again, then it's not going to
bear
look
in mind
good.
what they're checking for, right? It's a head injury, so it's going to be all precautions definitely. They're looking at concussion, etc. So that's the most important thing here. Wow. He must have a whopping great gash on his head. Oh, matching headband, friends.
And Thomas. And Partey, sorry.
Which suggests that they're both okay. They're sitting up. That's a good sign. Just saying whether they're going to be forced to come off or not here, actually. There's Jeff Hurst.
Oh, yeah.
Just the kid in front of Hurst knows that there's Hurst behind him.
He knows who he is.
Well, look, there's Walker jogging back, so that's an encouraging sign.
Walker seems to be all right, but but Walker's not an injury-prone player. Is Partey looking to come off? I think he will.
Well,
he's jogging. He's jogging though.
I think they're both coming on together, actually. I think that was a little unfair saying that Walker's not an injury-prone player. Suggested Partey is. I think it was a little bit unfair.
Wow.
Suggestion is we're going to have another 6 minutes to play here.
Yeah, probably. So we're going to be in the hundreds.
Yeah.
This season is going to be more hundreds than an overrated cricket tournament. The 100. Yeah.
I got it. Thanks, mate.
I was just saying it with the fans that wouldn't. Zeddy, can he work his amazing magic, being the greatest striker in the world? No, he gets completely out-muscled by Akanji.
Not sure I'm liking your attitude here, son, to be fair.
Well, I was just saying like catchphrase, say what you see. And what I saw was Nketiah getting out-muscled by Akanji. Oh, come on. No.
I mean, I want to say still patient build-up from Arsenal, but I'm also thinking to myself, come on.
Yeah, when we're 1-0 down, we're not doing anything. Right, you get a throw in here. Right.
Bit of a nothing ball there.
What is going on there? Oh, Partey used his head there.
Yeah, we'd have won the possession back. Odegaard takes the ball off Vieira. Tierney's played a ball in, and there's a run there to Trossard, but he's not got the ball. He's not. I know he's not had much game time today, Trossard. There's not really much come from him yet.
Well, he's not had a chance to.
Looking for a chance here. Got
Come
a little
on.
bit wide, but Vieira.
Come on. Oh, Vieira. Nope. Ugh. That was our most threatening piece of action, I think, since the first goal went in.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably agree. Yeah, possibly actually our most attacking bit of play since for the half. It's a free kick gone against De Bruyne there for foul on Saliba, I think. Odegaard.
I've got a player screaming for the ball there.
Ben White. Can you get across then? Well, it's going to be a corner kick.
Right.
So.
Imagine if Ramsdale goes up there.
Stranger things have happened.
Alisson did it for Liverpool.
Did.
And he scored. Ebbsfleet did it once.
Ebbsfleet did it.
Luckily, the opposition didn't score afterwards. Yeah.
Right, Saka to
With the
take.
corner. Come on, Bukayo, do something.
100 minutes on the clock.
Mm.
Saka with a corner. Nothing this time. Headed out. Back to Saka. Trossard. Look to play in his left foot. It's crept in. It's crept in.
Trossard. Yes! Come on! And was that Trossard as well? I told you. And the Postradamus means I told you. Trossard with the equaliser. Last possible minute. Oh, I mean, if we lose on penalty, this celebration is null and void, but it's still good.
I don't know. I mean, let's have a look at it again.
Oh, it's not going to be
corner was played to the near post, out to Saka. Then Trossard put it onto his strong left foot, hit the shot. It could go down as an own goal, but I don't care.
Well, I think it might be an own goal by Akanji, but this is what Trossard can offer you.
Keeper had no chance off the deflection there. Completely wrong-footed him, and it's 1-1. I don't know if we're still playing, by the way. I don't know if the whistle's gone.
Rule. It's quite good, that.
Told you earlier on, it's all about the drama.
Never in doubt. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens next.
Right, we're off again. We're playing again, so I'll update the thing.
No. You watch, they'll immediately score now.
Don't. Let me at least put the 1 on the Arsenal thing first.
Yes. 1-1 to the Arsenal.
Exactly. Done. No. Oh, it's turned into arsenic. That's not right.
What happened?
Don't worry. My auto corrected me.
Oh
Ramsdale
no!
with the
City
ball.
free kick. Oh, well done, Rambo.
It corrected Arsenal to arsenic. That's something completely different.
Yeah, it did that to me once, and it said arson. Not Arsene Wenger, though. I'm talking about the fire, arson.
Mm-hmm. Can we get a winner?
Imagine. Where's Reece Nelson?
Yeah. It's about that time, you know. I mean, the equaliser, of course.
Yeah.
That's it. It's penalties, everyone.
Penos again. But we've got one of the best penalty savers now in Ramsdale.
And we got Vieira on the field.
We got Vieira on the pitch.
We got Eddie on the field. Come on.
Get hands in. We got Eddie. Hands in the air. Get the cat excited. Oh.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's just see. I didn't put the ticker up. There you go. That's the ticker. It's 1-1 full time. And we're going to penalties. Right. Okay. So it's going to be our first penalty shootout when I'm at home.
Yes.
I'm not surrounded in a pub this time. And what a brilliant time for Arsenal to score right at the death. They lured City in. They got all the pressure in.
8 minutes of added time. Arsenal score 90 plus 11.
He said bring on Trossard.
Bogey time. Mm.
Okay. Well, let's have a little think. Who's on the field? Who's going to take our pens then?
Havertz isn't on the field. Neither is Rice. Nketiah. Is Odegaard still on?
Yeah. Odegaard to
Odegaard.
take one, definitely.
Smith Rowe, maybe. Party.
Yeah.
Saka. But
Saka, of course.
hopefully he won't miss it this time.
I was going to say, because he's just
Trossard?
missed his last one, didn't he?
Mm.
Against Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, look, we've got a penalty shootout to look
I'm
forward
going to
to.
quickly get some more water. I'll be
Yeah.
back in a tick.
All right then.
Because I need a bit of water, really. I'm getting all nervous.
Yeah. It's a shame I'm on the Diet Cokes, mate. Posh will be with us before the shootout starts. We might be coming on to Gooner Gathering broadcasting record here for the longest we've ever been on air. Let's not forget, City don't have Haaland on the field though, or Grealish. They will probably be two takers on their list for certain, but De Bruyne is. Foden will take one for them, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, indeed. Another penalty shootout. At least this one's actually for the recognised trophy. Trossard would probably take one for Arsenal. He's taken pens before.
Hello, everybody. I'm back
good
with my
day.
water. And I'm about to watch yet another Arsenal penalty shootout.
Hurrah! Right, so let's decide where we're going to be playing it then.
Mm.
And Odegaard and De Bruyne in the centre.
Mm.
I feel a bit for Akanji, the defender, but it's.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I mean when you get the goal like that and it just came off him, it's unfortunate.
Well,
But is what it is, and we'll take it.
Then?
So here we go. Penalties to be taken at the Arsenal end,
Okay.
according to my sources.
So who's going first? Which team?
We shall see. We shall see.
Mm.
Referee just talking to both the goalkeepers. Don't forget VAR is in operation here as well.
Oh, yes, of course.
We haven't even said that word during the game,
Oh, I know. Bit not. Well, I may have said it when you were very hesitant when Trossard scored. I went, "Oh, don't tell me it's a VAR decision," but no, it was just see if it was an own goal or not.
So, well, I think it's Arsenal to take first because Ramsdale is going over to our fans. So
looks like it.
So who is coming up for Arsenal first? It's the skipper.
Penalties at Wembley as well. It's I mean we have had time to do penalties in front of a crowd like this before at the Emirates in pre-season and against Man United in the US. Hopefully that's an advantage for us, but I don't know. Here's the skipper.
Scored his penalty.
You're actually ahead of me, so I might have to put my volume down so I don't get any spoilers from you.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go. Odegaard scored in the week into his penalty. Scores this time. 1-0.
Great penalty.
Left-footed.
Mm.
Now.
Yeah, this might not work because you're about 2 seconds ahead of me. So
Let's go, says Spencer.
I might, like I said, I might have to turn my volume down when, so I can't hear you when the penalty's about to be taken.
Or if you want me to do it solo, I'll do it solo. It's up to you.
Solo Sokoa? No, I'm good. I want to cover this. This is a second penalty shootout we've covered.
Kevin De Bruyne.
All right then, volume. You're not going to be heard now. I don't know if you can still hear me or not.
Misses.
Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my good God, heavens above! Okay, I may have heard you scream there. My volume wasn't fully down. Oh well
the
then.
bar.
Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my word.
Wow.
Did I say? I said 1-1 and we'd win on penalties thanks to a City player hitting the woodwork. I said this. Postradamus.
Trossard.
Oh, sorry for shouting. I'm getting excited. Trossard.
Leo Trossard.
I'm going to calm down now. Let me turn the volume down so I can't hear you. Spoil it for me.
Here we go. Ball on the penalty spot. Scored the equaliser right to death.
Come on, let's brighten up our day. Get it? Because he's played them.
Scored!
Come on, Leandro. Get in! I don't know if you could hear me while the volume was down. Oh, good.
I can hear you.
You heard my dad joke saying, let's brighten up the day. Yeah.
Side foot from Trossard. Very nice. That is...
Who is that? Bernardo Silva. Right.
Here we go.
With his shaved head.
2-1.
Lovely. That's a good penalty. Pressure is on for us now.
Ramsdale the wrong way this time.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Although he can save penalties. He has done it before.
Right. Here's the interesting one for all of us.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh.
Daka.
Come on, Starboy. Come on, Bukayo. Come on, Bukayo. Please, redeem yourself. Redeem yourself, Bukayo.
Here we go.
Bukayo. Come on. Come on, Bukayo.
Get in there, son. 3-1. 3-1 Lagunas. Well done, Saka.
My man. I will defend that boy till the very death.
Lovely low penalty. Very, very calm. Very nicely done by the young man.
Calm, collected.
Bit of pressure on him there, I would suggest. Is that Rodri?
That's Rodrigo. Let's see what he does here. Come on, Aaron.
Saved!
Is Rodri. Yes! Come on! Aaron Ramsdale!
You're saved! 2 penalties missed in the shootout so far. He just completely scuffed it. What a horrible penalty.
Oh, my word. Terrible penalty.
And if I'm not mistaken, if Vieira scores this, it's match point. It's done.
Vieira. By God, it's him. Make yourself famous.
Vieira to win it for Arsenal in a penalty shootout.
Fabio Vieira. Come on. By God, Vieira.
It's in the same end as Patrick. Same end as Patrick against Man United in the 2005 Cup final. Can Vieira
make me look like an idiot, Vieira? Come on. Please.
Yes! Vieira scores and Arsenal have won the Charity Shield.
We've won the prestigious 50p trophy. Come on. And it's all thanks to the legend, Fabio goddamn Vieira. I always said he was good. I always said he was a brilliant player.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh.
Well, Arsenal pick up the trophy, boys and girls. Can you believe it?
We've won the treble. MLS All-Star Skills Challenge, the Emirates Cup, the Community Shield. We're treble winners, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. book the open top bus.
Yeah.
look, serious times. All right, serious times. There was good things and bad things that happened in this game. Let's sort of go back through it, shall we? Because we spoke about the sort of the first half of the first half being all City. Arsenal did manage to keep control of the game in terms of at least having the 0-0 kept City away from scoring. Arsenal were better in the second half of the first half, weren't we? Certainly having chance. Second half pretty much was all City, really. We didn't really have a lot of chances ourselves. But for Arsenal to come back right at the end to score, have some courage on that play from Trossard, which managed to creep in off the defender, wonderful. And Arsenal with the advantage on the penalties, taking the first one, it was crucial.
I will say though, it's important not to get ahead of ourselves, as I say, like a hypocrite, because the past 2 seasons, Man City lost the Community Shield against Leicester and against Liverpool, and they ended up winning the league. So, like I said, Community Shield doesn't determine who finishes where in the Premier League, but at this point in time, right now, it's good to see us getting our season off to a positive start, even if it meant sneaking a goal in the last kick of the game.
Hello, Matt.
Hi. Bertie's stolen my points.
Oh, sorry.
But no, it's all right. Honestly,
Okay.
the actual Community Shield thing's been going for a long time. Whoever's basically won it, whoever seems to be runner-up, has essentially gone on to win the league. Now, it's a bit too early to make those sort of predictions, like you rightly said, Bertie, but if City end up winning the league at the end of the season, I would have been tempted just to sneakily let City win the shootout just because of that. But I know it sounds cheeky of me to say, but imagine if we end up with like, it's more, as you mentioned, it's a momentum builder, but yes, it's also a trophy as well, and it brings us closer to Man United's record of 17 Community Shields. But
someone has got their notes in front of them. I'm impressed.
It's just one of those things that I think, as much as an opener as it usually is, it causes a lot of chaos towards the other team. Especially if it's like over the last couple of years, it's been Liverpool and City, or City and United, or it's usually City and someone else. This time around, it's City and Arsenal. I don't know if we're going to see that over the next couple of years, where it's going to be just City and Arsenal go back to back. It depends on what happens with City, with everything that's going on at the current moment behind closed doors. But it just feels like I won't take anything away, because Ramsdale actually saved one for once.
He did against Monaco as well. See, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but I said that with the announcement of David Raya potentially coming in, Ramsdale can look at that and think, right, my position's under threat here. I need to put in some impressive performances. Yes, there were times where he did his usual kicking the ball, to the player instead of, you know what I mean. But he has saved penalties. He saved a good shot from that corner from De Bruyne, if you remember, and he saved a penalty. So he's stepping up his game, as I thought would happen if the rare news came out.
Feedback coming from somewhere.
Oh, I think that was Spencer. I think.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'll keep an eye on that. Don't worry about that.
But I think you're right. If I'm honest, I think Raya is hitting it a couple of years older than Ramsdale. I think Ramsdale's 24. Raya's hitting 28, 29, around that mark. So it's only a couple of years difference between the two. When it comes to goalkeepers, we've had goalkeepers in the past that haven't really tested. You go back to like 2003, 2004, you had David Seaman, who eventually left because Jens Lehmann came in. and then we ended up with Manuel Almunia, who doesn't know how to guard his front post. But that's sort of
Don't remind me.
Yes, let's try not to ignore. Let's try to not remind people. But there have been times over the last, even in the Emirates era, we haven't had competent number twos. And if Raya comes in for 40 million, you're probably expecting him to be a number one. But it depends how long he's going to be there, because it might end up being that he might use it as a sidestep to maybe go to a Real Madrid or Barcelona or something maybe further down the road.
I mean, there's nothing worse than not having a confident number two, is there?
I know what that's like. Believe me.
Yeah, it's one of those things as well. Is if you don't have one of those goalkeepers, I mean, no offense to Ronison, but he's not the greatest person. He's not going to fill you with a lot of confidence. He doesn't fill a lot of people with confidence as it is.
Poor lad.
I think
on his debut, I remember.
Stuff for us, but it's just when he likes to pass likes to do short passes, and when he's in goal. That's my concern about him. That's what frustrates me about him sometimes.
Can I ask Spencer, what did you think of the second half and how we responded to the blow of the goal?
So I had a bunch of notes. So once we conceded, the big thing I took away from that was Tierney's poor positioning. He got sucked into the central of the park, and of course, Partey was a little too far up the pitch. He got an initial block on it, but it rebounded to a City player, and it was a good finish by Palmer. Maybe Ramsdale's positioning is a little bit questionable, but the big thing I noticed is that after the goal, well, actually from about the 77th minute to about the 86th minute, I thought we were super sloppy in the midfield. Once the changes came on, they took Gabby on and threw Smith Rowe on, and one of the person, Fabio. Once that, it kind of solidified a little bit. We kept being so left side centric, which bothered me because your best player is on the right side of the pitch. So
I saw that.
I don't. But yeah, so,
on Twitter, everybody.
Oh, there we go. I'll look at it later. But I just noticed, Ramsdale had a poor clearance. Looked like we went to three at the back. Stuart Atwell let Rodri do whatever he wanted to do today. Trossard, beautiful goal. I don't care how it came. And you got to look at the penalties. I know I said this at halftime. The two penalty shootouts we did in preseason. Kevin De Bruyne's, obviously, he missed. Ramsdale guessed wrong, right? But then the save against Rodri, I mean, it's just brilliant. It's a good thing.
I mean, again, the one with Rodri wasn't a well hit pen, was it, at all? But
no,
at least he kept Ramsdale was on his mark and managed to get down and save it. And said, 4 out of 4 on our penalties was fantastic. And it's a shame because I was waiting for Eddie to step up and put the winner away.
Wasn't to be, I'm afraid, but Vieira did.
Yeah. And
Vieira,
a nice story as well, isn't it?
That's going to be it's going to build him with so much confidence. I mean, a lot of people turned around and said that he didn't have a great first season, did they? And sometimes it takes a couple of years. I remember Perez said it took him 3 years to get used to the Premier League before. So it does take a little bit of time, but something like that where you're in a final and you take a penalty and you score the winner, it's going to fill you with a lot more confidence, especially going into the next game.
And I think he's looked okay at the right wing position. I'm probably in the minority on that, but that's where he ended up playing today. He popped up at the right wing. It looked like it at some parts of it. And Saka had a heavy pass to him. He had a chance to put to get a tie goal earlier, but the pass is a little too heavy from Saka. But like you said, man, like he's 22 years old. He's young. There's a lot of talent there. Maybe he's not meant for midfield, but a right wing position or left wing, come in as a change of pace, and maybe he grows into the midfield position. But I mean, look, what we had in the game wasn't working, and we had options. We threw it on there, and look what happened. So this is something that I'm taking away is we look more in depth, and we have people to go to make answers, and this is just a beautiful thing, guys.
Yeah, absolutely, and we get the reward that we I guess we were looking for, isn't it? And we maybe put something to bed in terms of not being able to beat Man City. I know technically it's a draw. I know, but I'm just saying maybe that's psychologically, as something we said right back at the start of the game, Posh. Actually, is that getting that sort of psychological advantage on beating potentially the last year's champions just before we get going can be very important. And there'll be players out there who'll be quite happy with their performances. Some will be a little bit thinking, "Oh, I need to get a little bit better." There'll be. I mean, let's talk about the debutants. Let's talk about Timber. I think that's probably right because I felt he was man of the match for us. Guys, especially the two, Matt and Spencer. Your thoughts on him? I mean, I've not heard if there was any injury issue or anything, or did he just go off for tactical reasons?
I think it was tactical.
Yeah.
But I have Timber's name written down at least 20 times in here. Timber block, Timber with a cross clearance, 3 of them. It was like the 69th to the 72nd minute. He was just in there making key blocks. He's so good. I think he's going to end up being our signing of the off season. I know it's early, but I mean, he just looks his positioning where he's at. What do you think, Matt? Am I off base with that or?
No, I think that was one of the problems, wasn't it, towards the end of the season, where essentially that the back line looked a little bit skeptical at times, and it was just either even the 3-2 were recent at Bournemouth against Bournemouth. It was times like that where people were starting to find out about Arsenal. I think this time around they look a little bit more settled, and that might be the difference going forward. But it's a long campaign. Injuries are to be expected. It's a case of who's going to be able to come in and do a decent job in that back line, because that back line looks very settled at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. And it's funny, isn't it? Because Timber is very new to all of us. And part of my thinking today, before we're going on air, is, Timber will probably play today, but I would expect to see perhaps KT play in the Premier League. Now, I'm not so sure that's going to happen now, because I thought he did so well. I'd probably...
And also, he was probably the one of the weaknesses that led us to the Cole Palmer's goal.
Perhaps caught a little bit cold, perhaps?
Yeah. I was baffled as to why Timber was taken off, because he was one of our best players in that game. I haven't said it yet. But it's true, because he was one of our best players in the game, and I thought, why would you do that? And lo and behold, Cole Palmer, in the exact area Timber would have been, coolly slotted a shot. And that was a great goal, by the way. I give credit where it's due. But, it's unfortunate. But in hindsight, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Hindsight is a fine thing. As we're just sort of talking, the players are going past getting their medals at the moment, and I do want to sort of talk through this a little bit, because this is the first time Arteta, in front of a full crowd at Wembley Stadium, is going to pick up a piece of timber. See what I did there? There you go. Dad joke of the day, everyone. Thank you. But what a nice moment for him, for us to pick up. That's Gilberto Silva.
He was at the start of the game. He was leading. I thought Bob Wilson was with him at one point.
Okay,
shaking hands with all the players.
Gilberto Silva, of course.
Jeff Hurst was there.
Yeah, it's a star fest in the crowd today. But
it's a good moment for these guys too. Obviously, whether it counts for anything or not is another discussion. But to beat a team you've been chasing, it's so huge mentally. Just the mental aspect of winning this game. Because I know if we had gotten slapped up and down the field, we would have just had meltdowns everywhere with it. But we didn't. We held our own. It wasn't the prettiest at most times, but I mean, it's a good moment. I'm happy for these guys, big time. Very happy for them.
Yeah, first piece of silverware. Like it or not, knock it if you want. Yeah. But it's a piece of silverware.
But look at Pep's reaction.
Pep picking up the trophy. I want to say, if that's his last moment as an Arsenal player, thank you very much, Matt Turner.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, that's the thing. Pep wanted to win this one so bad. You could see it when his reaction when they scored the goal. I mean, it means something to these guys to go out and win silverware. Whether it means something in the eyes of people is another thing. But these players, they take these moments big.
Declan Rice
They
with a
do.
marvellous smile on his face there.
Yeah.
It's a nice moment, this. There's Timber. He was fantastic today. What a prospect this lad is.
Yeah.
Indeed. Trossard and the penalty match winner. There's
Don't
Vieira.
drop the trophy, Fabio.
He's not Bamian.
At least it's not the FA Cup. It doesn't fall apart into 3 pieces.
Yeah,
They
quite.
didn't do what I remember this was back in like 2011. Real Madrid won the Copa del Rey, and I think it was Sergio Ramos who picked up the trophy and it slipped.
Oopsies.
Right underneath the bus. And it got crushed. They had to get it redone.
I mean, there's lots of positive things I want to bring up in this. And one of the positive things I do really want to bring, how solid our back line looked from up until Timber left the field, all right? And what I think the important thing to recognise, of course, is Saliba coming back off his really bad injury. And partnership with Gabriel is so important. Obviously, the new player on the left there, but Ben White as well is so important at right back, looks like he's always been the one he can bomb forward every now and then. Of course he can, but he's so much better as a defensive player. I think to have that defensive solidity, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
To have that unit in place is very important going into the opening game in the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%. And I think what will be good is that we've got a little bit more experience with what we can expect from referees this season. Probably one of the reasons why City scored that first goal was because Partey had already got a yellow card, and had he fouled Foden, that would have been him sent off. So it was kind of good to get that sort of aspect, because if you're going to get a referee like Stuart Atwell, who's going to pretty much just anything can go against you. Although the pushing and shoving seemed to have got away from if you were in a blue shirt. Well, but anything, it seems a bit ridiculous. But we've got more of that experience now, and we've got to make sure that we don't do anything like that. Got it leading into these games, because a lot of these rules are going to be enforced within that first week, and we've seen all sorts now. So,
I'm curious to see what kind of extra time we're going to see this weekend too, considering, and no disrespect to Nottingham Forest and everything, but the last time they came to our spot, I think we slapped them 5-0. I don't know if it's going to happen again. Obviously, I think they're a good club, but what's going to be that extra time if they start time wasting a little bit? Say it's a 1-1 game. What if we're looking at 11, 12 minutes? This could get interesting this weekend, some of these extra times.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely agree with that. I mean, I think the Premier League season will start off and it'll be the crazy numbers that we had in the World Cup. Perhaps as the teams will cut it out, if you like, sort of breaking old routines, if you want. It will come down, perhaps. And that's good for the game as well. It'll be more for the entertainment side of things.
Thing is, as well, if you're losing like 1-0, it gives you an advantage. You can go out for another 10 minutes and try and get that extra goal. It gives you that opportunity to maybe go and think about going and getting another one. But it also means that if you're 1-0 up and you've got an extra 10 minutes to play, it means you've got to essentially try and find different ways, or be a bit more creative with how you try and wind the clock down. Either you keep possession, or you just hoof it long and just keep trying to get it as far away as possible. That'll be the end results at the end of it. But I'll be interested to see what it's like from first week to say December, when it's really freezing.
Yeah, fair enough. I think our closing point today, because I'm very aware I've had Posh Bertie on air for nearly 2 3/4 hours, is that now you probably can notice there's more of a smile on my face than normal right now. It's because we've picked up a bit of silverware, right? The psychological impact of having that little big that little W on there with that little bit of silverware coming into our first game makes a difference. We could have gone through a whole week of training thinking, oh, we've missed the penalties or we've not won the game or whatever. How much of a difference does that make in the preparation for the Premier League campaign?
Miles. It's absolutely miles. It's, you've been listening. These guys, they listen to Talk Sport constantly and other stuff. I don't know, but they hear the noise. You guys blew it. You guys did this. You guys did that. And then to get this game and beat the person you're chasing with bringing Rice, Havertz, and Timber in, it's got to give them utmost confidence. In the preseason, I know some games didn't go the way they wanted it to, like the Man United game. But, I'm excited for the season. I think the players are going to be good for it, too. And the Raya one, I wonder how Raya, if he does come in, what that's going to mean. Because I was watching some of the highlights here, and there's like the 80th to 82nd minute, Ramsdale made a save against Foden and Rodri. And, it's kind of just it's good stuff. I'm going to ramble on, but I'm excited just as much as you are, Lee, about this. And
let's hope we can build from it.
Absolutely, that's going to be the key. Any more signings coming in, you guys? I didn't watch the stream because I was watching the game. So did you guys discuss potential any more signings or outside of
Raya, perhaps it's not happened yet, but I expect it anytime. To be honest,
I think I saw Tom Canton said that. I guess Kudos had agreed to Brighton. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You say that.
That's
you
been
say
agreed.
that. He started today's game
for Ajax.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure I read that tweet correctly. So
crazy.
Matt Turner was a sub for us, though. So,
do you know what? That's a nice moment for him, though, isn't it? At least he's involved in the squad again, and at least he can go away with a medal. So, just my thoughts on that, really. Do you know what, guys? I think, certainly in my point of view, my little girl's getting a little bit restless. She's made a little cameo appearance here. And fair play to her. She's been very good at letting me have the living room so I could do the commentary pretty much uninterrupted. So I think it's probably about time for us to wrap up our stream. Posh, if you'd be so kind to hit the buttons for me to put the socials up. Because there you go.
Exactly. You can follow me on Twitter /X at PoshBertie and Instagram at BertieOneless.
Matt, would you care to do yours, please?
Yep, mine is at MattLR28.
Spencer, we definitely need to update the banner. Would you care to do yours?
I am Arsenal9986 on X. I can't get used to saying that. And Instagram, Arsenal9986. I talk college football, NFL, and the best club in the world, Arsenal. So,
thank you very much. Well, you can find me at Goonerly Mead. You can find all of us on the channel at Gooner Gathering. Apologies for the timing of the stream. That was all on me. So thank you, Bosh Bertie, for jumping in as soon as you did. Thank you, everyone who's watched the stream. Make sure you please like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, everybody. And we will see you next week. Take care all. See you soon.
All right, gentlemen.